Nice easy brew again today. Oh yeah, my water's up to temperature already. This is batch 109 today, believe it or not. This is a mystery mango. Mystery mango. I have brewed a misty mango before, but this one is a mystery. Not misty, it's mystery. So once again, we started overnight with the, we plugged everything in there and we heated the water with this little electric unit. Nice, works out good. Get my water treatment in here and then go back in the house and finish my coffee. I put malic acid in to lower the pH to about a 5.8. And I use potassium metabisulfate, which is, it's a Camden tablet people use to remove the chloramines and chlorine from the water. Of course, I let my water sit overnight as an extra precaution. Here we go in with the mystery mango. So we're doughed in here. Let's check our final temperature. Geez, a little higher than I would rather be here. Let's see what we got as she cools down. 158. It's not all too bad. Not all too bad. Let's see what this gauge says. This one's showing 155. So we're right in the range here. Let's get the gauges out of the way. We're also going to add to the mash here 2 ounces of 2020 homegrown Cascade hops. I've done this before. I've added it right to the mash and steeped it in there. Oh, does that smell good? This will help bring the temperature down a little bit too because these hops are frozen. These are 2, I'll check it in a minute. I think it's 2 ounces of Cascade hops here. Let's see what we got. We'll let these hops thaw out. Start the mash for 1 hour. Start our off on our mystery mango. Not misty, mystery. So we'll run 1 or 2 pitchers here, then we'll go right to the boil kettle. And then we'll go off to the boil kettle. Sure your valves are closed. How you doing? I've done that before. And we open up here and off to the boil kettle we go with the mystery mango. So there we go. Let that drain. Like I say, we put in 1 ounce of homegrown Cascade hops right into the mash again this time because it's nice. It steeps really nice. I suggest you try it. It's a leaf hop, so it doesn't mess up the mash time. But off we go. We'll collect our 7 gallons, 7.5 gallons, and we'll be boiling here in no time. All right, we gathered just a little over 7 gallons. You can see the marker there, 7.25. So we're on our way to the boil. We got the CFM fan on. There's 640 CFMs drawing out the heat and all the stuff there. Got the window open. We run a heater, air conditioner. We got the smoke detector, all that kind of stuff, carbon monoxide detectors. So yeah, this is the mystery mango. How you doing? If I haven't said it 10 times already, I haven't said it at all. So what we're doing is just waiting for the hot break to happen here. I'll turn the flame up in a minute, then we'll be putting in our second edition of hops, which will be the Centennial, 1 ounce, and the final edition will be Citra, followed by the can of puree down there, the mango puree you see sitting on the little brew cart. Our pre-boil reading here on the Misty Mango. I get a sample here with my spoon. Let's see what we got here. Pre-boil. Oh, I like that. 1040. 1040 pre-boil. But what I like to do is I like to get another sample just to confirm it, a couple different drops. Let it cool a little bit. $10.40 confirmation. 1040 pre-boil. Okay, we are waiting for our hot break. And I just see we're just starting to boil. So that'll be shortly if the camera don't steam up, but it might. Yep, we're just achieving the boil. Our first edition of hops are going to be Centennial, 2 ounces. Actually, it's the second edition because we had 1 ounce of Cascade homegrown right into the mash tun. So let this achieve its hot break here, and we'll go from there. And that's just about it for me right there. We're gonna throw our first edition of hops in, like I say, which is the Centennial. They're 8.1 alpha acids here. So we make our homemade muslin bags here. We're gonna order a whole nother roll because they're almost gone. We'll show you guys where we order those from and how easy they are to make. Just tie them up with a string. It's great for hops. You won't lose your, the trub isn't in there as much. So first edition, we're gonna hang off to the left here. That's in. We'll set a timer here. Hey Siri, set a timer for 45 minutes.
Your timer is set for 45 minutes.
Dankeschön. So we'll just let this boil like this, and of course that's all you do. Making beer and videoing it is just the same thing every week. Every week. Oh, I gave it away there, didn't I? Every week. What's going on? It's not every week.
It is. And grandma's applesauce cake.
We'll try to share. We'll try to share this recipe in the description.
Yeah, the recipe will be in the description. All right, we've got all of the ingredients gathered up here, and I am going to make a double recipe because the recipe was calling for a 9-inch pan, and I think I have a 12-inch or something. 13, yeah. Okay, so also another change that we're going to make is I'm going to use butter instead of shortening. So if you need to use shortening, that's just fine.
So we're brewing
So I'm going to start with
on Mother's Day here.
Not softened butter. It's not a
Our
it's not
mystery mango.
So
And we're watching Toby and Dan here from this is Sea Life.
And add the sugar to it.
Making a applesauce cake.
And
I got my wife sewing it. Since you're listening to it,
You know.
she decided to go now. She says, I'm going to make a blueberry scone or something, blueberry cake or some sort. I was like, go for it.
That's kind of pretty good.
That makes us hungry when we watch her show here.
Add in the sugar.
She's always making something delicious.
For sugar now, this is going to make this 4
How you
cups
doing?
for me. if you're making.
So we're about 10 minutes into
The other,
we're about 10 minutes into the boil here,
pound.
and the hops are in.
Two cups. But if I'm
We're
gonna
doing
go
really
ahead
good
and
here.
try
It smells awesome. And like I say, the wife is in doing a blueberry,
and we have checked them.
I don't know, blueberry cake of some sort. I forget what I said there.
With the light, as well
So yeah, we
have washed
get on with it there.
New Hampshire, I have their Double Orbit Hazy Double IPA. The only thing I really know about this beer is that it is 13 days old at the time of this inspection. They failed to put an ABV. They failed to mention any hops. I guess it's really not a fail to not mention the hops. Many breweries do that, but damn it. I would like to know what the ABV is at least. So I'm going into this completely blind. And besides knowing that it's a hazy double IPA,
I think it's almost time for
so
all
I'll
brew.
find some information.
This afternoon,
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
get
edit
one.
this and drop it down in the description there. So let's go ahead and crack this one open.
Mother's Day, and I'm brewing a beer for the wife.
So this thing built a pretty large head on it. Very tight white bubbles, frothy head. Color of the beer itself is a nice orange. It is
I gotta go
hazy.
get one.
And yeah, let's get some aromas.
If it's afternoon,
It's a bit of a peach tangerine,
12:28.
a little bit of a pineapple note in
We
there.
gotta go get ourselves a beer.
I don't have to say, a little bit floral and a little bit of that kind of zestiness, that herbal zest note. Bready malts. All right, let's get some flavors on this first week. Cheers. Fairly soft palate. I'd say medium body, medium carbonation. Definitely getting a decent amount of malt presence in this. It is a bready, a little bit sweet. So maybe like a touch of like a caramel type note.
Close transfer through close oil hop, so hop back.
Yeah,
hop
it's
rock.
the dry
Oh,
There's
Gina's.
a hop back.
Gina's brewing.
Wrapping.
Yeah, dry hop.
How you doing, guys? So we got our
That's a great way to
Dunkel in the
get
dirty
some
glass.
exposure on
Maximize
This
your
is our
exposure
Dunkelstein. How you
there.
doing? So Proust, we went in the house and we grabbed our Dunkelstein in a mug and just showed it had a dirty glass. We're brewing, what am I brewing again? I'm not telling you because I said it too many times. How you doing? That's what I'm brewing. I'm brewing a how you doing. But she's going pretty good. Hops are in. I got another 15 minutes before the next edition. And we had to get our home brew. While you brew a home brew, you're supposed to have a home brew. And I looked at the clock. I said, oh, what the heck, it's afternoon. So, grab myself a good one. Cheers. We just took a reading. We're at 10:50 with 15 minutes to go with the boil. So we're gonna add our candy sugar to it right now. This is a homemade. We make this on a regular basis for our brews, and this one calls for it. So the only difference is you gotta have a spoon ready to stir it so she don't stick to the bottom. So we'll just go ahead and dump this in, and we'll stir it up. Keep it moving. Oops. And just stir it till that dissolves. Takes a few seconds. So the timer's off. And we want our last addition of hops, wherever the hell they went. They're over here. Oh man. This is, she says about 1.25 ounces of Citra. I got a whole whole new bag I ordered. So the last 15 minutes, Citra hops are in. I'm going to give it a cap full of Irish moss. Irish moss is in. And we want some Fermade O. We're going to put in here right off the bat. Last 15 minutes of boil. And in goes Fermade O. Chunking it up. That's probably enough right there. Last couple seconds till flame out here. 2 seconds actually. There it is. So I'm draining the hot bags. And then we're going to flame out, put the wort chiller in here. Like I say, we make these muslin bags out of stockinettes. We'll show you, we're going to place another order shortly. So flame out is now. Always turn your tank off first. And your regulator last. That way, I wasn't set up here. You can't have an explosion in there. Get her in, you get her on, and we're chilling. Okay, off with the mango juice. Oh, look at the color of that. It's almost the same color as my wort. That looks delicious. Nice. My wife wants a taste of that for sure. I'm going to tilt the kettle to get the pour going a little quicker. Taking it off. Hardly any truth in there at all. Now we're going to pitch our yeast. You take the scissors, we cut it open, everything's sanitized. WB06 is our choice this time. It's a wheat yeast. And we'll just get her on top there. And she's in. And mystery mango is complete. I'll move that so Rupert won't go in between it. 84 degrees out here. Just tapped my keg of mystery mango. It was made with candy sugar, 5 pounds of wheat, 2 pounds of two-row. There's some rye in here. It's made with the 3 C's. Cascade, I'm growing behind me here. Continental, and Centennial, and Citra, the 3 C's. So we're going to have a little taste test here. This is the one we didn't have plugged into carbonation. It could still go for a couple days to be done here, but on a hot day like today, just need to sit back and get a sip of something. You smell the candy sugar. Mango comes through instantly. The mango puree. If I'm not mistaken, this is, I didn't put the video up yet, but this is the Cascade hops was right in the mash tun. And I think it was 2 ounces of Centennial and 1 ounce of Cascade, or I mean Citra. 1.08, this came in at 5.9%. It's a nice sessional beer at 5.9. You know, it's just a little boob over 5%. So you got good lacing, not too bad. But I still think maybe 3-4 days in the carbonation here. she'll come up a little bit. Next time you put it in the kegerator, I told myself, make sure you put it under CO2 pressure, and she might get done. So Proust, to a hot summer day here. Got the pool open, we're about ready to jump in.